Hello, Aries. Aries, welcome to the room, and everyone else. I know you're not all Aries. You might be curious about someone else who's an Aries, or compare your reading to others. But what you see is what you get. Oh, smile at the camera. Eye contact. Move your hands. Those are some tips on making YouTube videos, but I am what I am. I don't put on a show. Well, I guess it is a show, but welcome to the channel and welcome new subscribers. And if you're not a subscriber, well, you know you can click that little button down on the bottom there anytime you want, and it's probably a good time now, but it says MysticCharles subscribe box down there. Would that be on your left? No, it was probably on your right. Ah, who cares? That little box down on the bottom. That's to subscribe. Get in. You have comments. Ask. Leave it in the comment section. But anyway, let's get going with Aries love for June 2016. And remember, I am probably one of the few who do readings like this. You not only get the tarot, you get spiritual events as well. The cards are just a tool. They just help guide in the reading. Yes, they have answers, but spiritually is how I like to go. I use the cards for a backup, confirm or deny what I hear. And no, this isn't always right. So Aries, love, June 2016. For some of you who are waiting for the very special question of some sort of commitment from your significant other interest at this time, you might be getting some commitment in June. Actually, I see a bunch of you getting that. The commitment. You know, yes, you're my girlfriend. Yes, you're my boyfriend. Yes. Or do you want to get the big M word? So, looks good. Some of you have already been asked that question. Huh, imagine that. And you are not sure on whether or not you should do it. Well, tip of the hat to you. A marriage, committed relationship is a very strong item. Is it an item? It's not an item. It's more of a commitment by both sides. So, yeah, you gotta think about it. Unless you're just darn sure. I see some of you are sure already. So, hope you both got a yes out of the arrangement. Guys, I got an older female in your life, and this deals with love. So, if it's a good thing, you know, in this situation, if you are going out or thinking about doing something with an older woman, yeah, go for it. Why not, right? Age is in the mind and in the bones. Some of you are struggling in your current relationship, and I think that you should continue with these struggles. I think that these could sort of get better as June goes on. Now, it's not going to, you know, make everything all great, but You know, I don't think, like I said in some other videos, I don't think that an argument is means to break up a relationship. Nobody's perfect, right? Those of you in a committed relationship already, married or spiritually, I am getting that a financial increase can help your situation. And don't wait on your partner to figure out what to do. You are your own individual, and apparently you have a good idea that could help bring more money into the relationship. It's money. It's a money thing. Girlfriend, boyfriend thing. If you're not going out with somebody at the moment, June looks like a time that you might decide on a person that you already know that they could be part of your life coming up. So it looks like a strong commitment in the boyfriend-girlfriend department. People who don't have a partner at the moment, June doesn't seem too bad for you, for Aries. A bunch of you will find that someone who you were not sure about in the past might show themselves now for June. And this could be beginning to end of June. No, beginning to mid-June. For couples planning on having a child, I see that conception is at a high for a lot of you. And if you think, ladies, definitely ladies, if you think that you might be with child now, you're going to have to trust your intuition, and you know your body. And there is a good possibility that a lot of you are pregnant. I'm not a medical doctor. I can't give you diagnosis, prognosis. You know, those little test strips or whatever they are, they're pretty cheap nowadays. You might want to pick up a few. A few is more than 2, like 3. If you get a positive, we'll try the second one. If that's a positive, probably. But if it's a negative, well, you got to do the third one and the third one. It's sort of like inventory. If you don't trust it the first time, you do it the second time. If you get a different number, well, do it a third time. And the third time, if you come up with one of the others, well, you got a good possibility. And it looks like some of you might be in that situation right now. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, I feel that there's a couple people worried whether or not they are pregnant, but I understand. Sometimes it's just not the right time for you, the individual. What else? Spend a little more time with your partner if you're in a relationship. Be open to new things, new suggestions from your partner. And I don't mean, in that way, There might be some trips, there might be some different foods, there might be different hairstyles, but be open to suggestions and be always open for compromising. Okay? Compromising can make a relationship a lot better to be in. So we're looking pretty good, Aries, for June 2016. Some people were wondering about faithfulness, and Let me do that just by itself. If you got some special short question, you can leave that in the comments, and maybe we'll be able to do it in a separate video. If I get enough questions, I'll make a video just with questions. Faithfulness. Since we're doing such a large group, I'm getting yes and no's. Hang on. Hang on, my friends. My mystics. I'm getting it on both sides. I'm getting yeses and nos. I'm getting it towards males, and I'm getting it towards females as no's. If you have the feeling that something's going on, well, it just isn't right. On whether or not you let it happen, that's your choice. Everything's your choice. But for Aries, looks like most of your partners are being faithful. But unfortunately, I do see some straying. Does it mean that the relationship has to end? No, not always. You know, you're going to have to be able to talk with your partner and try to figure out why it happened. You know, the legality of marriage isn't that old, but the way you should conduct yourself in a marriage has been around for a lot longer. And if you're thinking of straying, you better step back and think about the outcome in case you get caught. Because 9 out of 10 times, a person gets caught. Or the partner knows and is just not saying. But, like I said, I gotta say what I see. And if you just want all good answers, well, you go to one of those other people. But this is for you. I do this for you. I could feel your energies. You're good people. And I want to do this for you. So, hey, some of you are getting married in June. I see some of you are going to get asked the question, and it's going to happen fast. Nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that's the person you want to be with the rest of your life. So, anyway, it looks pretty good, Aries. That one question, you know, is the person being faithful? That's probably the harshest one that I had to look at here for you guys. But otherwise, not too bad. Looks pretty good. And remember to leave the thumbs up, please. And don't forget to click the subscribe down there, the MysticCharles subscribe, or my sparkly MysticCharles. Please click here, subscribe button up there. Like I said, if you want me to look at some question that doesn't take up too much time, well, it'll take up as much time as I want to make it, right? You know, just leave it in the comment, or you can send it email, or whichever way you want to get to me. And I'll probably do it right here. Just remember the question you ask. Make sure you want to know the answer. But anyway, have a good month. Remember to watch my psychic readings morning rush thing. You know, it's a little reading that I do each morning and release at midnight, so that everybody can have a gander, as they say, at it before they rush out the door. Just a little thing to have a little bit of coffee and start your day off with. So, anyway, catch you next time.